Good morning, legends. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys are doing good today, or whenever you guys see this. Hope you guys are doing good. Today I got some Fortnite story updates for you guys. If you've seen my video a couple weeks ago when I explained the entire Fortnite storyline, then you know that unfortunately 12 hours after I dropped that video, we got more lore. So yeah, thanks Epic Games. But we have some interesting stuff that's come out in the past week or past week and a half, or whenever you see this. I'm gonna break it down for you in this video. Okay, let's dive right in. Let's start with the Batman slash Foundation comic book, which dropped on October 26th. And you know, me being cheap, I wasn't about to pay $4 to read a book, so I waited till somebody uploaded it on YouTube like 4 days later. So I apologize why this video is so late. Anyway, in that comic we actually got a lot of bombshells dropped on us. So in chapter 2 season 7, the aliens blew up the spire at the center of the art. Sorry about that, guys. Like I was saying, at the beginning of chapter 2 season 7, we know that the aliens came to the island and blew up the spire, which they thought had the 0 point inside of it, but it actually had the Foundation inside of it, and he got flung to the bottom of the ocean. About 6 days before me making this video, or 7 depending on when you see this, the Foundation actually gets washed up on Gotham City shores, and this is where we learn that the 0 point created everything. Some time passes, and Batman and the Foundation eventually meet, and they begin fighting each other. During this fight, they begin talking about their experiences on the Fortnite island, and the Foundation reveals to Batman that the 0 point is actually the creator of every single universe there is, from a burst of spontaneous creation. Now, if this sounds familiar, this is because that is exactly what the Big Bang Theory is in our universe. The Foundation tells us that Io, or the Imagined Order, found this universe, aka Reality Zero, and began tampering with the 0 point. Eventually, they started to manipulate events in other realities, often causing the destruction of said realities, all in the pursuit of knowledge and power. The Foundation tells us that what the Imagined Order is doing isn't natural, and that it threatens the balance of not the multiverse, but the omniverse. Now, it's kinda hard to describe what the omniverse is. The easiest way I can think to describe it is, if the multiverse is a collection of universes, think of the omniverse as being a collection of multiverses, if that makes sense. It's just what's beyond the multiverse, like everything you could possibly think of. Anyway, the Foundation then reveals what the true purpose of the Seven is. They're actually a freedom fighter group. Their goal is to liberate the 0 point from Io's control. So Io is definitely the bad guy of the story after so many years of being uncertain. After the fight ends with Batman, the Foundation makes a truce and says that he can't give up the fight to save the 0 point as long as it still resides in the hands of Gino. My theory is that Gino is the true leader of the Imagined Order, and the sisters are its sub-leaders, with Dr. Sloan being one of 6 sisters. Why 6? Well, this is because of the Io logo. If you look closely at the Io logo, you can see 6 symbols surrounding of what looks like to be a picture of the 0 point. So we think that each of these 6 symbols represents a division in the Imagined Order, and obviously every division has to have a leader, and Dr. Sloan is one of those division leaders. So there's 5 people that we don't know about yet. Speaking of leaders, let's talk about the Cube Queen. At the time of me writing this script, the Cube Queen has been released onto the Fortnite island about 3 days ago, and the description for some of her cosmetic items reveals some clues that this might be the last season of chapter 2. The cubic vortex back bling says that time is running out for you. The Queen's reality render staff says that this staff has ended countless realities, and soon the island will join them. This can be further backed up by an emote that got added this season called the Page Turner, where it says, "Hold on, I'm almost at the end of a chapter." To add on to this, the creative director of Fortnite, Donald Muster, his Twitter profile picture, the background of it rather, was a brand new image of the 0 point surrounded by what looked like to be a whole bunch of rocks, leading us to believe that these pieces of rock is, the Fortnite island. We already know about a live event is being planned at the end of this season because, shout out to Hypex, we know that this event has 7 different phases, so it's going to be a big one. We still have no idea why the Cube Queen is doing all this stuff, but the season ends in 5 weeks, so it's only a matter of time before we find out what her true intentions and goals are. Going back to the 0 point for a little bit before I go, this isn't actually what the 0 point looks like. This blue thing that we see, or that we've always seen, is actually the shell. The actual 0 point looks like this. You can kind of see it in Galactus' hands. Kind of looks like the aura of a white lantern ring, or just white light. We also learned that the members of the 7 have armor made out of metal that's supposed to mimic this casing. So this is why they're not affected by the loop and stuff like that. Also, its armor is highly intelligent and it can self-repair itself in a matter of minutes. Yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know it was short, but it was jam-packed with information, so you guys aren't missing out on anything. If you guys aren't caught up with the full story of Fortnite, you can go watch my 50-minute long entire Fortnite storyline explained, and then come back to this one. Although, doesn't really make any sense because you already watched this one first and you're already this far into the video. I'm just gonna go. I hope you guys have a good Halloween and good holiday season, depending on whenever you see this. Don't forget to click the bell and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, Legends.